What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, January 20th, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the support. Definitely want to give a big shout out to David Palmer, the Leo King. It's just been nothing but generous to me since I've got here, and he's really made this super pleasant and all this. So big shout out to David. Big shout out to High Vibe. So excited to be a part of it. And I was so tired when I did yesterday's horoscope that I just kind of went into it and thanked you guys and did that. But I just want to take a second to give gratitude for that establishment, that community. David, Erica, they've been great. I've been really welcomed with open arms, and it's been amazing. So big shout out. Got to get on High Vibe if you're not there. That is where a lot of the magic's happening, to be completely honest. So check it out. My content's not there yet. It's still here on YouTube for free, but who knows where the future is going to go? I don't know. We're going to talk about things after retrogrades in terms of content. So we'll figure some things out as the time goes. So I hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to get that out there and say that. I did change my camera lens, so this is like kind of a close-up, but the camera's far back. Definitely a change-up. I've been running the 16 millimeter close-up wide. It's a really nice lens, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like that angle from yesterday, but I did like it, but I don't know. It's kind of twisted, so this one's a little bit more straight on and kind of a close-up, so I don't know. Playing around. Let's look at some astrology. Let's look at some astrology. Of course. What are we gonna get? Oh, we got it. All right. Sun, 0 degrees of Aquarius. It's like that first full day of Aquarius season. And we could be coming into a lot of our individualities and coming into a lot of our uniqueness. And I don't know, maybe there's something about a rebellious nature that's kind of in the air. Like there could be certain dedications or certain responsibilities that you don't feel uniquely like into or connected to, and you could be kind of feeling like, okay, time to really figure out what is the true connections in life. And of course the people are so important. Mercury's retrograde in Aquarius, and we are getting ready for Sunday. We're going to see that Sun Mercury Cazimi, so that's coming up very soon too. So there is this moment of this understanding of our futures and the people and the connections and our own individuality, and I don't know, where are things progressing to? So we're getting kind of an internalized look closer and closer as we get to that. Today's very interesting. Definitely shout out to David. He called this it's called a golden yod. For anybody not familiar, it's 2 biquintiles with a quintile. Now, I always have these on my chart. I don't always talk about them with you guys. But yeah, definitely shout out to David for, really putting this one out there. I didn't catch it, so got to give him credit for that. And it hits the moon with Pluto and Chiron, so it is this like very faded. And the quintiles are these are very divine angles, right? We get the 144 with the biquintile. We get the 77 with the quintile. So it is this, there's something special about a moment of this day. And that moment is about 10 a.m. on the West Coast to, about 1 o'clock-ish. It's pretty tight orb. So, really it is just this couple hours, this moment of this very like divine, transformative, pure, coming into a space of seeing your vulnerabilities, but realizing how to purify them. And really what you want to dedicate to. And I think it's more of a uniqueness to what the service is that you want to do with your life. And maybe that comes up in a very magical way today. Maybe it shows up through a synchronicity or something, but it's almost like there is this essence of, God really coming through to talk to us in a very special way. That I would say, since we're in Aquarius season, Saturn's there, Mercury retrograde, Uranus is still stationed, just went direct on Tuesday. Who knows? Gosh, stupid chord. Who knows what this message is going to be? I think it's unpredictable, but I think that that's part of the excitement, and maybe even this moon and coming into Virgo's like wants to just have it all in order and lined up and, straight as an arrow almost. But I don't know. It's going to be in opposition to Jupiter in Pisces. So it's definitely a day to, gosh, there's so much the universe has to show us. And there's so much, I think it's beauty in the madness or beauty in the chaos. And what that means for our beliefs. And do we believe in these miracles that are showing up? Are we willing to look at them? Are we just going to brush them, sweep them under the rug with a moon in Virgo, vacuum them up real quick? I don't know. It's like we kind of want to be critical and pay attention, but only for the best connections and only for the things that we truly do understand. And the stuff that we don't understand, it's almost like, well, that's for another time. Why waste your energy trying to just constantly figure things out? We're in more of a feeling time now, like North Node Taurus, South Node Scorpio. This is about your senses, the feelings, the touch. I mean, and a moon in Virgo coming off really nice, sort of Leo, coming off that like powerful, courageous. And then it's like, okay, let's get practical and down to business with the beauty and the madness. How do we see through the chaos? And I think that that's where, as the sun is coming off that trine to the North Node, where we're really like seeing these where we can move steady towards. Like, it's almost like, yeah, it might feel like out of the ordinary or wild, but it's almost like there is like really a steadiness to it because you actually understand it now. And you don't have to worry about the cerebral and the understanding. You have to worry about the feeling and the value that's based around the connection and the people and the purity and the mission and the work and the daily life, as something big's trying to come in and kind of broaden our horizons and show us more. So it's very kind of special day. I think that everybody should kind of like pay attention to what's showing up. And you might be completely surprised at what you find. Of course, Venus is at 12, starting to slow down. Venus is going to station and come direct at 11 degrees on the 29th. So we're, 9 days away from Venus coming direct. So that 40 days and 40 nights is ticking away. And we've done a lot of internalized processing of our values and our relationships. And that kind of comes into the sun moving here into Aquarius. And where's the great, valuable connections in life? So people could be showing up in very divine ways too. So I wouldn't discount people at all, like who's showing up and who's not. And, at this point, it's almost like you understand what you want and what can make a good tribe or a good community aspect in your life and who you want in your corner and how to bridge gaps and conversate. And now it's just what can you build and create with that? So it's a powerful day with the sun at 0-0. Anything is possible on this day too. Just having a sun at 0-0 Aquarius, which is very Plutonian, transformative, coming into Aquarius. And all this golden yod stuff and even the moon opposed Jupiter, there's something trying to expand our personal lives today. It's very, very beautiful astrology. So I do hope you're feeling good. I mean, you look at the scores, the sun is in detriment. So the sun does not like to be in Aquarius and Saturn's just crushing everything. But look at Jupiter, +7 with that south node out of Sagittarius. Yeah, baby. We got Jupe on our side now too. So it's okay if we're feeling like we're having a hard time defining right now. It's almost like it's not necessarily up to you to define everything. We can want to define everything, but there's something bigger pulling the strings. And you don't have to have the whole, spectrum of light shined on every possibility right now. There's more possibilities than you could ever imagine out there. So I think it's a time to see what that magic looks like. And to not get, lost in chaos. If there is chaos, it's trying to show you a way through the madness, I would say. And the moon will trine over to Uranus in the evening, really coming into like the latter, like 1 o'clock in the morning. But it is kind of that like, zap of physicality in a very, hopefully valuable and connected way. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that are trying to stick right now. And I think there are things that are trying to stick that are a completely different thing than we're used to in reality, but they're also what we're going to find has the most value. So there's new things that are showing up in our life, and we already know what we want. And now we just have to do the things to bring in the good stuff. Like know your worth, know your value. That's the trick to life right now, North Node in Taurus. And if you have that confidence and that capacity, the universe is going to start making magic happen. So we want the magic. Of course, the magic is amazing. And, well, today's got magic all over it. So I hope that that magic finds you and that you feel inspired by it too. And something kind of clicks in your reality that's like, whoa, like this is possible. I think we want to remember how anything is possible and not limit ourselves. There's no reason to limit ourselves right now. Jupiter's in Pisces. This is unbound, universal. Anything is possible. Oh, hit the mic. I'm getting settled in. It's been another long day. Unloaded my U-Haul at my storage unit by myself. David was busy. David's a busy man. I can't expect stuff like that, But it was a test of will. There's always a way. That's one thing that it taught me. It's like there's always a way. Just the second I think that there's no way I can do this, it's like, well, wait, okay, how about if I put it on this dolly in this way and I fit things in there, So it's like where there's a will, there's a way. And I think we can kind of purify our life based on a divine guidance of where to put that will for the right way that is of the greatest connections. Card for the day is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Well, love that card upright. Not the biggest fan of it reverse, but there's things in life right now that are not the ultimate, and you know it, you feel it, and this is a great time to disconnect from that stuff. So I know that might sound crazy, like, is that even possible? It is, but you really only want to connect to the greatest values, and today could be a very actually divine, maybe lesson with Moon opposing Jupiter with the golden yod, that we've been trying to achieve something that wasn't either meant to be or it didn't hold the ultimate value. So we have to switch up things and clean up the stuff to get the best in life, because you have to kind of know that you can get the best right now and you can get it. It's kind of an interesting thing. Taurus is there's something about just knowing that you deserve it or that you're worth it that really does, vibrate out and bring that in. So if you're feeling like something's not all clicking or all together or, bringing in the big bucks, well, is it the right service? Is it helping people? Is it healing yourself? Is it pure? Maybe it's the more pure things that will bring the most value in the end. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, and I will see you for Friday's horoscope mañana. Much love, and please do become a subscriber on High Vibe. There's some big stuff coming here. I can tell you that. I don't know what I'm doing with my content yet, but I know there's big things happening at High Vibe, so join us. It's going to be great. Love you all. Have a great day. Peace.